While World Cup 2026 continues, there is some transfer rumors and transfers are happening in the club football because Fabrizio Romano, Ben Jacobs continues to us to give some news regarding that, let's say. After Elliot Anderson, we heard about the transfer of Gonzalo Ramos to AC Milan. It's a done deal. So Ruben Amorim reacted fast, and because he is from Portugal, let's say, he's just bringing the player who's also from Portugal, the number 9. He just he doesn't have, for example, the player as Gyökeres, because Gyökeres in Arsenal. However, Gonzalo Ramos can be also someone who would help to score some goals, and maybe he will be the important part for the AC Milan. And most probably, it was a vital thing in order to choose in choosing the club for Ramos, the manager. And Amorim persuaded him to come to AC Milan to build something there. It's a transfer record for Milan, 50 million euros with 70 million euros package, as it was informed. So it's not all about that. There is some news came about Granit Xhaka, who can be transferred to Chelsea, for example, which is surprising for me in the sense of why he's going to Chelsea. He played for Arsenal. For example, Arsenal fans would not be happy by that. Arsenal fans don't like him. There were some issues with the fans when he was leaving the pitch. It happened in 2017 or 2015. I don't remember that, but so like overall, it will be not nice for him in the sense of fans, Arsenal fans that don't like him, and their hate will be more. So, and also in the sense of being vice, for example, he doesn't suit to the strategy of the Chelsea Football Club, because Chelsea is more concentrated on bringing the players who is younger, 23 or something. Because for the last, I don't know, 5 years or something, they have not brought a player who is older than 25. But right now they have decided to bring a player who is 33. For what? Maybe they have understood that they were doing a wrong transfer strategy, because that kind of strategy doesn't help. You have to bring players who is experienced also. You have to have a right balance in your team. You cannot just play with some kids. Chelsea has failed completely in their transfer strategy by bringing a lot of young players, by giving them 7 years contracts, 7 or 10 years. And I mean, they don't have a right balance. They brought some coaches, for example, Liam Rossignol, the big failure. Before that, it was Enzo Maresca, but the Maresca most probably said to them to bring a player who is more experienced, who is ready to play, who has a Premier League experience, who can play in the highest level, who can give some experience to his teammates. And for example, Granit Xhaka can be that kind of player in the sense of he worked together with Alonso in Bayern Leverkusen. He also played in Arsenal Football Club for some years. He played for Sunderland, and he's now in Sunderland. Also, a lot of people are saying that he's a good he has a good character. Like it comes from the press, but I don't know. From the performances and from the teams where he played, I don't think that he has a good character anyway. But it was said that he has a winning mentality. I mean, winning mentality character. Let's see. And in these top six clubs, all the coaches are young coaches. They have young ideas, and they will try to show their best. So the midfielder situation becoming more difficult right now for Manchester United in the sense of Elliot Anderson goes to City, Mateus Fernandes can go to Tottenham Hotspur. There is another name is Sandro Tonali, who also wants to join Tottenham. So being so lazy and being so, let's say, slow will not help Manchester United board because Manuel Ugarte took an injury. They had, for example, you have to understand one thing. If you are a vice person, you had to sell Ugarte in the beginning of transfer window. Now you cannot sell him. You just lost now more than 25 million euros. I'm serious. You just wanted to make more money. Most probably, you were thinking that if Ugarte gonna show some kind of performance, maybe you're gonna sell him for 5 million euros more that you were supposed to. But now his price tag is zero. You know what? You know for what reason? You know why? Because of the board. Because they are slow. Because they cannot react. Because they cannot sell. Because they cannot buy. And if you are not react fast in this transfer window, you will not go far. You will not take the players that you want. You will not sell the players that you need to sell, and it will it will affect to the budget. I mean the summer transfer window budget and etc. I mean it's like a lot of things to discuss about Manchester United. So maybe in the latest videos I'm gonna talk about it. So there is another news and rumors are moving around Diomande about Jan Diomande, who is one of the big talents in Europe. Liverpool tried to sign him. They sent a bid for 100 million pounds or euros. That was rejected by Leipzig, Red Bull Leipzig, and now PSG are interested. They also want to sign him. It seems that Diamande prefers PSG than Liverpool. So in that case, it's not a lost for Liverpool Football Club because if Diamande goes to PSG, PSG will need to sell their winger, is Barcola. So Barcola is also good candidate to perform well and play in the left side, or even he can play on the right side. So for Liverpool Football Club, it's not quite big loss. They can sign the player. They will sign either Diomande or Barcola. So in that sense, both of them young, both of them talented. PSG tried Barcola, but maybe they are not happy with him. Maybe they think that he's not good enough, and they're gonna try Diomande instead of him. But Liverpool have not tried him yet. In sense of putting him in the squad, maybe Barcola would be much more better player in Premier League with Iraola. So a lot of things gonna happen in this transfer window. Let's see. Let's see. I hoped that Manchester United gonna do something in this transfer window, but it's disappointing as usual. Because the problem is their owners. Their owners are not good enough. Their owners are not good enough for this team. Their owners are bad, as usual, as before, as in their whole life with Glazers after the Jim Redcliffe came. He also not good enough with his board, like Omar Bearda or whatever. I mean, if Sheikh Jassim would come to this club, it would be much more better. I'm sure about that. If we compare, the situation with Manchester City and Manchester United, there is a big difference in mentality, in bringing players, in bringing coach, in bringing like in everything. Since Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, Manchester City is dominating now in Premier League because they have the best owners for their club. So it is what it is, and it's gonna continue till these idiots with whatever these idiots stays there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.